Hello everyone, welcome to MBA Karo. In this video, I'm going to discuss a set from CAT 2020, which was on treatment of patients. Now, some of you might argue that it was a difficult set because people did not know how to draw a four-set Venn diagram. But for the ones who knew what is the structure, how do you show elements in a four-set Venn diagram, this was a very easy set because most of the information was directly given in the statements and it was just about filling that information and adding the values and subtracting from the total to get the remaining values. So let us see this question and see whether it was really easy or not. So here's the question. It says that 1,000 patients they were suffering from a disease were selected to study the effectiveness of treatment of four types of medicine A, B, C, D. These patients were first randomly assigned into two groups of equal size. So equal size means 500 each, called treatment group and control group. The patients in the control group were not treated. So control group patients are not treated and they were given dummy medicine. The following information is known about the patients in the treatment group. So basically, we are dealing with just 500 people. Right? 500 people are given dummy medicine that is not in picture. So we have to make a four-set Venn diagram of these patients. They were given four types of medicines A, B, C, and D. Okay, so let's make a Venn diagram and using these conditions. So let me first tell you that how to draw a four-set Venn diagram. Three, you already know that you draw three circles with overlapping regions. You can do the same for four set Venn diagram as well, but it becomes quite clustered and it is difficult to draw the overlap regions. So the best way to draw a four set Venn diagram is like this. The ones who knew how to draw a four-set Venn diagram would have done this question easily, and depending on your speed, if it was a fast person, could have done in 5 minutes. An average student might must have taken 6 7 minutes, but definitely it was not beyond 8 minutes because it was just about filling these values in this Venn diagram. So let's see. Let's say this is A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. Okay. Now it is given that a total of 250 patients were treated with type A medicine. So type A is 250. This means this complete part is a total of 250. So whatever is coming inside these values add up to 250. Similarly, 210 patients were given type C medicine. So 210 is this part. Okay, you just need to understand what are the regions, different regions, and then you can easily solve these questions. Okay. All right, 25 patients were treated with type A medicine only. So A only is this part. It is given that that is 25. Okay, 20 patients type C only. So C only that is 20. 10 patients D only. See, we just filled these values. 35 patients with type A and D only. So A and D only means that the region overlapping should contain only A and D. So A is still here and D, if you see this part, this region is overlapped by A and D. It is not inside B, it is not inside C. So this number is 35. Okay, then 20 patients were treated with A and B only. So A and B only is 20. Okay, then 30 patients were treated with A and C only. So A and C only is this part and this number is 30. 20 patients type C and D only. C and D only is this 20. So this is also fit. Okay, 100 patients were treated with exactly three types of medicines. Okay, so let me draw the region that shows three types of medicines. Okay, so this region shows three types of medicine. The blue one means three types. Okay, then all four is the central one. So if you know these regions, then you can easily put the values. These purple ones are two of the two types of medicine. So these four and sorry, this and this. So total of six regions that shows two types of medicine. Okay, so this is all types. This is three types. This is two types, and the ones that are remaining, they are only one. Okay. All right, so let us fill the value. So it says 100 patients were given exactly three types of medicine. So this total is 100. We do not know these numbers yet. So let us move to the next point. 40 patients were treated with medicines of A, B, and C, but not with D. A, B, and C. So A and B, this is the common line of A and B and includes C also. So this part is 40. 20 patients A, C, and D, but not B. A, C and D. C and D common is this line, the center line, and overlapping with A here. So this is 20. Okay, so this is also filled. So this means this plus this is 40. Okay, let us proceed further. 50 patients were given all the four types of medicine. So this value is 50. 75 patients were treated with exactly one type of medicine. So this portion is remaining and this portion is remaining. Rest of the things we have filled directly from the given statements. Now, how do we proceed in this question? It's very, very simple. Just see that this total is 250. Okay, so all these should add up to 250. So one number remaining, let us add the remaining ones and subtract from 250. So if we add this, this is 50, 100 plus this is 160, 160 plus 60, 220. So this number turns out to be 30, right? Because A is 250. So this number turns out to be 30. Next thing, point number D, 100 patients with exactly three types of medicine. So three types we have filled 40, 20, 30, that is 90. So this value will be 10. Okay, so this is also executed. Now we have two left with three values. One of them is 75 patients treated with exactly one type of medicine. So that we can fill like this. This is 30, 30 plus 25, 55, 25, 20. Okay, 45, 65, 75. So this is also done. Now we are left with just two of the values. Okay, and how do we do that? C total is 210. So let us add all these and the remaining will come here. Okay, all right, so this is 50, 100, 140, 150, 190. So this is 20, that is 210. So this is also taken care of. So all these values have been filled. Now just one value remains. And how do we fill that? We know that the total number of patients is 500. It is given, right? 500 were given dummy medicine, 500 were given these medicines. So the total is 500. So we will add all these values and subtract from 500 to get this value. Okay. Now understand one thing here is that do not add all these values. Okay, there is a mistake that people do. They will add all these values. Array, we already know that A is 250. So instead of adding this, we know that this part is already 250. So no need to add them again. This is 50. So that adds to 300. This is again 50, 350. So this total will be 150. So if you already know some result, why to execute that operation again? So it was a waste of time if you added this again because we already knew this is 250. Okay, then we added this 50 and 50, 100, 350. So this comes as 150. So see this, it was as simple as that. Now depending on your caliber, depending on your practice, a very smart student could have easily solved this within 5 minutes. Okay, and even if you are slow, you could have taken 7-8 minutes to solve it. Okay, it was just about knowing how to draw a four segment diagram. No further logic involved, just simple plain calculation, addition, subtraction. Okay, so let us answer the questions based on this. How many patients were treated with type medicine type B? Now medicine type B means that we need to consider this entire region. Okay, so this is 60 and 80, 140, 160, 180 plus 160, 340. The number of patients who were treated with medicine type B, C, and D, but not A. B, C, and D. C and D is this, B is this. So this portion is B, C, and D. This is overlapping with B. It's overlapping with C and D, but not A. So outside A. So this is 10. How many patients were treated with types B and D only? So it should overlap with B and D. This is B and D only. It is not overlapping with any other thing. So this number is 150. Okay. Number of patients who were treated with medicine type D was. Medicine type D means this entire sum of these values. Okay, so let's just add this. So 150 is already there. That makes 40, 190, 240, 240 plus 50, 290 plus 35, 325. So that was about totaling these numbers. So maybe 5 minutes to solve the set and 1 more minute to answer these four questions. Okay, depending on your speed again. Right. So this was a simple set. It was just about the knowledge part, that if you knew how to draw a four set Venn diagram, you should have definitely picked this set in the examination and scored 12 valuable marks in the exam. So if you are preparing for DILR and looking for a great source, you can subscribe to my channel Aptitude Jab, which has over 200 great sets for CAT and solve sets from here. You can also follow me on my Telegram channel for all MBA exam related help. I hope you enjoyed solving this set and now understood that this was a fairly simple set and could have easily done this in the examination. For more videos, you just subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching this video. Please do like the video if you enjoyed the solution.